watching Ladies in the Locker Room. We'll be right back. Locker Room every Monday night at 7 p.m. for a live taping of our show at the Hudson Grill, located at 6317 Roswell Road in Sandy Springs, Georgia. The Hudson Grill is the best place in town to watch your team get down for sports, food, spirits, and fun. The Hudson Grill.
Hey, what's up? This is Tissilli Rogers, and you are watching Ladies in the Locker Room. Hello again, this is Rahmana coming to you from the Hudson Grill with Ladies in the Locker Room, and this is my sports quickie. Woo, this week in the NBA has been fire! Okay, let's see what's been going on. First of all, the Indiana Pacers finally got brought down by the Bulls, ending their winning streak. We've had a couple of amazing last-second game-winning shots. We had one by Golden State's Andre Iguodala. He threw one up to beat OKC 116-115, and then we had Jeff Green of the Celtics doing the Eddie House, throwing a beautiful three-pointer to beat the Miami Heat 111-110. We got this crazy brawl on court between the Wizards and OKC, of course, Westbrook. But let me just say, I watched the video a few times. He always gets criticized for his temper, but I think then they shoved him for no good reason, and his reaction was justified. Then we have Serge Ibaka and Matt Barnes ejected from the game, and then Matt goes and tweets some craziness and gets fined $25,000. The Clippers won that game, and they went on to beat the Brooklyn Nets. Oh my goodness, Blake Griffin walked away with 30 points, but keep in mind, this was a Brooklyn Nets sans KG, Paul Pierce, Lopez, Deron Williams, so maybe it was a little easy. On that note, we're gonna go on to Poor Baby. That's my segment every week. First, I want to say, poor James Harden fined $5,000 for violating the league's anti-flopping laws for the second time in the game with the Clippers on the 9th. Poor Brooklyn Nets. They are struggling. KG is just posting up career lows across the board. They even lost to the Sacramento Kings, I believe, about 107-86. Things are looking grim for them. Poor Derrick Rose, poor baby, he's out again on the day-to-day with an injury to the right hamstring. He needs to be a little less physical, I think, and play a little smarter. He's injured, he needs to take it easy. And poor baby, poor Carmelo, oh my goodness. Does he need to bleed to get to the free throw line? Because I think that's what needs to happen. And when he posted up that beautiful three-pointer and got fouled by James Harden, my heart just broke. The crowd is even chanting against the coach, Mike Woodson, saying fire Woodson. And this is in the middle of a game with the Hawks where they lost 20 points. I believe the Knicks really need Ron Artest, not Meta World Peace, Ron Artest. So I'll end my Poor Baby segment on that with a positive note, which is Kobe Bryant cleared for court, back in practice on Saturday. Looking forward to it. So thanks again, y'all. This is Rahmana. I'll see you next time on Ladies in the Locker Room with my sports quickie. Bye-bye.
Are you ready? Superstar, are you ready?
What's going on, everybody? This is your girl, this is Hattie, and I'm here tonight with Miss Tissilli Rogers. Welcome to Ladies in the Locker Room. Now, this is truly an honor for us because she is a lady in the locker room. Tissilli, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about who Tissilli Rogers is?
Well, I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been playing sports probably since I was 13 years old, so over what? 20 years, a very long time, over like 15 years or so. I played college sports, and I went to the University of Alabama at Jacksonville University on a full athletic scholarship in track. Ran professional track and field for about 2 years or so, and then I returned home to Atlanta. And I made my mom proud by going into an education background. I taught school for 2 years. Decided it wasn't for me, and then I ended back up training again, like I did when I was playing professional sports when I was in Orlando.
Okay. Well, you say you played sports. What other sports did you play? I know you said track and field. What else?
So I did a little bit of basketball as a 7th and 8th grader. I did a little bit in the 9th grade, and I decided I didn't want to take that course, and I became phenomenal in track in the 8th grade. I won state championships from 9th to 10th and 11th grade year. My senior year, I got disqualified because I false started, but I was ranked in about the top 5 to 15 about every year, all the way up until about my senior year.
I love that. I love that. I'm a young woman who grew up in sports as well. I didn't care about anything but just play.
Right.
I played with the boys, I played with the girls. I just wanted to play every day, all day. My mother said I needed a check.
Yeah.
I played so much sports as a kid. She said, you need a check for that, but didn't give a check. Tell me a little bit about your mottos. What is your motto in life?
I try to make it very relative to fitness. So another professional sport that I do or competition is I'm an IFBB pro competitor, and it's within the bodybuilding and the fitness realm, and I started doing it when I became a trainer. And I try to make my motto be more or less about making fitness a healthy lifestyle. So it's about I am fitness. I am fit means having a healthy body, but also a healthy mind, healthy spirit, and just a healthy lifestyle in general.
Love
so that's
that.
my motto.
I love that. I love that. Okay. So this is a two-part question. First of all, how important is being a role model to you, and who are your role models?
Being a role model is very, very important to me. It's very important for me to be a great leader for the young girls that are coming up today. I'm trying to show young women that there is a career in being healthy, being fit, and being strong. My mother is my role model, and I can truly and honestly say if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. She was an educator, didn't play sports by any means, but she definitely instilled leadership, the self-confidence and esteem that I needed to be able to become an entrepreneur and play the sports and be as successful as I am today. So
I love that. Well, everybody, I'm showing you this picture of Tissilli and how cut she is. If I had this body, there'd be trouble. I just want to tell you that right now. For mature women like myself, what can I do to let's just say get started? Because I think that's the toughest thing for everyone. I feel I want to lose about 30 pounds, and let's start with the losing of 30 pounds. And then I want to develop muscles, some muscles like you have. I don't know if I want to get that many, but I used to work out. I used to work out so much, I worked out with a wrestler.
Right.
And then I did start to develop muscles, but I was a lot younger. So now that I'm older, metabolism is slower, just start. Because I know that there are a lot of women out there like myself. We are in our 50s. I am close to 60 years old, and I'm proud to say it. Very close to 60 years old. However, I still want to look good. I still love my body, and I'd like to get it to go back in the direction that it used to be in. So what's a good start?
A really good jump start, I find that a lot of women get motivated by seeing someone, meeting someone, having that accountability there. I think it's great to get a fitness trainer. You know, if you're having trouble, because most people don't know where to start and they've been out of it for so long, you need to get with either, maybe not even a fitness trainer, you need to get with someone who already goes to the gym, who's already very fit, and have them as your accountability. And if you choose to want to do it on your own, the best thing to do is Google, find people that you want to look like, find people that you aspire to be like. It's so many fitness gurus and models and people out there that you can model yourself after. So you find out what they do, and you just get your head in the game and be ready to change. So whether you have that accountability of going to find someone, or if you research it on your own, you just got to go ahead and get started. And once you see their plan, or once you follow the plan of your fitness trainer, you just have to stay disciplined and stay on it, and know that nothing's going to happen overnight. And just stick with it; it'll happen.
Well, what's next for Tissilli Rogers? What's next?
Oh man, I don't know. Lots. Well, I'm planning on competing this year in track. I've been training all summer and fall. I've been saying I was going to do it for the past 4 or 5 years, and then I end up in fitness competitions. But I've done the fitness competitions for about 2.5 to 3 years now. I got my pro card last year, and I competed in my first pro show this year. Did pretty good. But I love competing. I want to see it more or less as a hobby and be able to go and do it whenever I get ready. But track is my first love, and it's what I love to do. And I stay on the track, getting my training, and that's what drives me. So that's how I get my training in. I'm looking forward to going to compete in January, and you got to look for stuff within the Tissilli.com website too, because we got some cool stuff coming up in January.
That was my next question. So again, tell everybody how can we follow you and support you and everything that you're doing. First of all, we love you. That's why we have you on the show. When I first saw this young lady, I just said, oh, I love her. I need to meet her. She is like my idol. I'm telling you, when you guys look at this picture, it's real, it's her, straight out of Atlanta, Georgia. I love that. And I just wanted to have you on the show because I've always loved health, fitness, and sports. So it was an honor to bring you on the show. But we want to follow you. We want to know everything you're doing. We want to make sure people can find you. I'm sure that there are plenty of young women and mature women out there who would like to, like I said, find you and learn, get more fitness tips from you. So tell everyone how to find you.
So you can find me at www.tissfit.com. That's TISSFIT.com. If you Google me, it's Tissfit. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever. You can find me there, and my name is Tissilli Rogers. You can find me there as well. So,
ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, this is the most beautiful bodybuilder I have ever seen. Miss Tissilli Rogers. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you.
And once again, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, every week we take on a topic. The topic we're taking on today is it fair? Or what do you think? Is it okay for a referee to insult a player? This week during the Washington Redskins and Philadelphia games, Trent Williams has made a complaint. He said that one of the referees called him, and I quote, fat ass garbage. What are your thoughts about that, ladies?
Cold-blooded.
Yes.
That's tight.
I think that's downright degrading for him to actually say something like that out of his mouth. Look at things like that affects the players' ability to play on the field. And the laws that they acquired, that was called.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Comments like that coming from a referee. It's different when it comes from another teammate or player, but a referee.
Yeah, another player is just trash talking. They call it trash talking, but from a referee, the problem I have is that the referees are supposed to be biased. I mean, they're not supposed to be on either side, and they're definitely not supposed to pick on the players.
Right.
They're just there to officiate the game. They can't pick and choose whose team they want to root for or anything like that. They're just there to officiate the game. So I just think if it comes out as that's what he said, I think that he was way out of line.
He was out of line, but it's interesting because lately it seems like the black curtain is coming down on a lot of issues of this nature, and I guess what it's forcing everyone to do is be a better person. Because like you said, I mean, players have always trash talked, and I guess the refs are getting in on it now. But it's time for everybody to play the game.
Exactly.
And it shouldn't be so nasty. And I don't know if I'm old enough to say whether it always was or it's gotten worse. But now that we have all this, internet, and YouTube and Twitter, they should just hear about it more now. But he was way out of line. Because as you say, if nothing else, he's supposed to be one of the few people on the field that should be unbiased.
He's supposed to remain professional at all time, and if it's found out that it's true, I wonder if the NFL is going to do anything about it. If they would find the players, if a player says something like that, calls some of them referees fat ass garbage, I'm pretty sure they'd be trying to get them fined for a lot of money.
And these days, I mean, I'm not as familiar with the NFL, but I know in the NBA, if you throw your hand up the wrong way,
That
the
referee,
referees will give you a
technical.
Yeah, you can't show no emotion anymore, so they need to live by their own credo.
Well, you can contact Ladies in the Locker Room at www.ladiesintheLockerRoom.com and also ladiesintheLockerRoom@gmail.com. We'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Should referees be able to say anything negative or derogatory to the players? That's the question for today. Thank you.